All right, so on our topic this evening, Burna Boy has seemingly responded to the reports that he failed to gift a young lady the Lamborghini he promised her after sleeping with her. Earlier, we all listened to the voice notes that made the rounds on social media with two ladies discussing the events that transpired and apparently led to Burna Boy promising her that he was going to take care of her. Now, that is the conversation that we're talking about. Everyone has something to say, but we need to dissect it and be as brutally honest as possible.
Lamba.
Yes, that's what we're talking about. Lambo.
Lamba lonja lambo. Lamba.
I'm going to start with you, Richard. What are your thoughts on it?
I feel like if I start, I might not stop.
Okay, start. We'll stop you.
No, because there's a lot to dissect in that. So first of all, let's start from the fact that it's a great revelation. That voice note.
Yeah.
It's a great revelation in the sense
all 40 minutes of it.
Bro, I listened and I realized, when I listened to it, and the first thing that came to my mind is it's a great revelation in the sense that to all the young girls out there doing legit work, trying to make ends meet, working 9 to 5, you are not losing in life. You are just looking up to the wrong people. Your role models, your influencers, and the people you think are
working hard to
break this bread are actually selling other things.
But they are working hard, though.
No. Well, technically they are working hard, but
in
the real sense of the word, we've always known that their lifestyle and their supposed income don't correlate, right?
Absolutely.
But that voice note just broke it down because every single thing that girl said. I mean, there was one part where she said, a politician was flying them to Abuja for a party, he will give them thanks for coming. That's prostitution. It's let's call a spade a spade. That's prostitution. But let's leave all of that aside.
It's a discussion.
But if we're going to be very honest, what happened in that case was both of them were out of their depths. Like I said before we started the show. So the girl, first of all, has always been that girl that all the men that have moved to her in her life have always been men that saw her as a trophy. She was that girl that when I get money, when my money is tight, I'll move to this girl, and that has always been it. So she never had to really hold them down for anything. What they say they will do, they will do. She had never met a city boy before.
City boy. Burna.
And then comes Burna. Burna Boy, international, global star. I mean, Burna is the epitome of pride. He's full of himself. He knows who he is. He knows what he can deliver. Burna knows himself.
Burna is the price.
He knows. No, Burna knows. Now, Burna sees this girl and he's like, they are sample now. So, according to what she said in that voice note, right? And I always say this, that where she made a mistake was the moment he blocked her, she should have left it at that. That energy, she should have just left it at that. Because, first of all, we're talking about Burna Boy here. This is somebody that moves with international stars. I mean, this guy has slept with known global stars that we know. And is now moving to one Snapchat girl. And you are fronting it. I'm sure Burna is like, who be this one now? Me Burna. Do you understand? So that was
Odogu.
Odogu. ODG. So the guy keeps going after this girl, and somewhere along the line, Lambo, no Lambo. Why you Lambo now? Waiting there. And everybody that says, you should not have said it if you can't do it. That's the life of a city boy. That's the life of a city boy. Chanel bag, I go buy him now. Men will say things just to.
Exactly.
Anything just to, but post not clarity. It's the greatest clarity.
Post not clarity.
It's the greatest.
Okay.
And now, Burna goes, no, this is no word Lambo now.
So the cryptocurrency did not work.
Failed. So now, here's the thing. And I think that she should have just left it at that.
Okay.
We didn't have to know about it.
Yeah, we wouldn't have known if that voice note
didn't exist.
Yeah.
Now, you're trying to make him look like, this guy promised me a Lambo, he slept with me, now didn't buy the Lambo. He won. He won. Because all the boys that you've always been with, she eventually did get the Lambo, right?
Yeah.
Another, like she told us also, somebody else paid for the Lambo, paid for a watch and all of that. But the truth of the matter is that without all these other somebodies in the background, you have nothing. So you're trying to make him look like, he's a broke boy, he's a F boy. No, he's not. He's a city boy. And that is exactly what he did. He showed you how it is. If you can get it for free, why pay for it?
He run them game.
Don't run street. If you can get it for free, why pay for it?
Yeah.
Somebody else bought the Lambo. He did it.
Yeah.
The person who buy the Lambo fee still never sample.
That one save day.
Babe.
My guy. That one save
Babe.
day. You know what I'm saying?
Babe.
That one save day. Now, see, let me. I mean, this takes us back to, bro. This takes us back to that. You remember that episode we had where we talked about this guy who spoiled this girl badly, you know, and then the girl broke his heart and all of that. You see, first and foremost, let's dissect this issue. Who is this girl? I honestly, and this is not to, you know, demean or degrade.
That's what I was telling that girl.
I literally did not know who this person was.
Before this whole
no
thing.
jokes. I still don't know her. But when I heard about the girl, I went to her Instagram page.
I said it.
Please ask me what I saw on her page.
What did you see?
I saw a lady holding her panties, holding her this, literally advertising herself for whatever it is that she wanted.
Clean.
No, forget about it. No, but see.
Yes or no?
Bro, let me bust your
Yes
right.
or no?
You can pick any.
Did you see something you like?
Bro, wait, hold
Did
on
you
now.
see something you
Clean
like?
and
Yes or no?
Farabalẹ̀.
Yes or no?
Wait.
No, because just answer.
Bro, it's not about clean.
That
Do you
makes it
understand?
I like
I'm
that,
saying,
I
see,
like
listen
that.
to this.
That's a yes. That's a yes. That's a yes.
Farabalẹ̀. See, my point is this, right?
But you go buy
You
Lambo
see
for
a
that
girl, right?
Yeah.
And you can't pinpoint to what she does for a living, right? And she comes out and meet with a guy who works hard. In fact, there was a meme, you know, I think yesterday or 2 days ago, that saw Burna Boy jumping on stage and sweating. He said somebody, boy, yeah, he go come give Messi Lambo. Okay, this guy don't fear God. Just like, but my point is this, right? My point is the fact that, you see, we are celebrating the wrong things in this country. There's no reason for us to even be talking about this at all. It's like somebody just whispers something and you just ignore it totally because, yo,
we will talk about
look,
it.
let me be honest with you. You decided that you wanted to be with a person, right? Yes, you agreed that you wanted to do something with the person, and the person, you saw the person as someone who could buy you a Lambo.
Yeah.
And don't forget, it is not because Burna cannot buy the Lambo. Burna, if you buy him 6 Lambo, nothing will happen, bro.
City boy, no, they do that kind of
Do you
thing.
understand what I'm saying? But the point is that he probably wanted to teach her a lesson.
No, but
be say this thing.
From the voice note when I listened, she kind of wasn't really interested in it initially until the promise was made. I'll take your view.
So what's the point of coming out to talk about it?
If you guys listen to
What are you talking about
If you
it?
listen to that voice note, you will know that the girl is a novice. She's a novice. All the boys that she has always been with, she ran circles around them.
Yeah.
So she didn't know when Burna was gaming at her. The moment you guys met in the club, let's go and follow my car at the back.
No be doing is when you see for club make you go.
No, Magma. So
come on
you
now.
didn't follow him home.
Now
You went home. He kept calling you, didn't pick, and he blocked you. If she was streetwise, it should have ended there. There shouldn't have been a continuation.
Because you go see meet her one day.
Because so from that point onwards, the only thing Burna Boy wanted to do was humble her that he's Burna Boy now, global Burna.
You don't understand. International boy.
Yeah. Now,
Game boy.
You need to come in on this.
people need to realize that the game is the game.
The game is the game. Man.
The game is the game.
It doesn't matter who plays the game.
And if you're a player in the game, you need to understand these things. When I heard this story, the first thing that came to my mind is that there's levels to this thing. Do you understand? Some people are on the level that they can promise you a Lambo and you would believe
and you
them.
believe it, yes.
Some people are on the level that you promise them an iPhone and you believe them.
Yeah.
Some people
Like,
can promise you lunch and you believe them and you give it up for that. The problem now, and this from a moral standing, who is raising these girls?
Oh, so talking about who's raising this girl, Cider Bodge released the video.
Please, I'm not.
No,
I'm not
pause,
listening to it. I never listened to her because I'm
raising
sorry.
these girls?
I'm so
And,
sorry.
like,
But what did she say?
There was something
She said
Femi
some
said.
pretty interesting things.
Yo,
There was something Femi said. These are just levels to prostitution.
It is what it is,
Do you understand?
bro.
It is
These are
what it
levels
is.
to
It is what it
prostitution.
is.
You should stop looking at these girls like they make sense. They have nothing to offer you but sex for something.
bro, let me come in there. You know, I traveled to Kaduna over the weekend. You know, and so you know the project that I do where we have SMEs and women in business and young people in business, bro. If you see young people doing business inside the sun, selling, making money, bro, Bro, I went to London with women, young women and young people in business last year. Bro, people were standing, selling, making money in pounds.
That's what I was.
Bro, let me tell you something. You see, what you said is actually valid. You see, when you're a young lady and you're working and you're looking at one person on Snapchat,
like, oh, this person is driving a very expensive car.
Forget. You are doing well. So you are doing well. You are doing way better, bro. If nobody looks at that girl, I can tell you for a fact that you will buy way more things than that girl would ever buy because she won't be able to afford it. That's the fact.
You said morally and ethically. Now, the rise of social media over the years has influenced younger people. Fortunately for some of them, they can figure out what's real and what's not. But ethically now, let's talk about transactional relationships and the power dynamics that come with men. I feel certain men have encouraged this, and that is why she feels entitled, to getting this. So now we're circling back to men. Should men also be more accountable? Because why?
But that's what I said to you guys, that every single man she has been with before Burna, she was their first baddie. She was the first baddie they ever been with. But in Burna's case, she's one of the baddies. In fact, he doesn't even say as a baddie because
you can't be a baddie with the kind of people I've been with.
Do you understand?
I brought an international star to the country. Bro, what are you saying?
So in Burna's book, she's not a baddie. She's not a baddie. But to the other men that have paid for her life up until the time before she met Burna, she had always had her way with them. I want this, they buy it. I want this, they buy it. I want this, they buy it. So she felt it was going to be business as usual with Burna. So
unfortunately,
when he said, I'm going to buy Lambo now. So like, okay, Lambo is coming. Lambo. But it was joy that came, not Lambo. So it is what it is, bro. Burna Boy.
Okay, now let's break it down a bit further. Now, she had a private conversation with the other lady. And then, somehow, some way, the lady she was confined in telling all of her experiences.
I think they leaked that audio.
So, it's a bit worrying.
I think they leaked it.
I know the lady talked about some other girl. She kept mentioning her, talking about, stay away from this person. I know that person, by the way. And it's funny that this lady had this conversation thinking, oh, okay, I'm confiding in you. But somehow,
bro, let me bust your mind. Let me be honest with you.
Yeah.
I will not be shocked that girl recorded that voice note by herself and released that voice note by herself.
Oh my.
Yes.
That's another angle.
Yeah, I'm telling you. Look, let me tell you something. You need to understand something about the girls of today. They will do absolutely anything to trend. Anything. Bro.
The game, man. It's the game.
Bro, she can literally have recorded that voice note, leaked it, and even called that her friend that she was talking to and said, how did this happen?
Yes.
Meanwhile, now she do it.
It's highly possible.
Bro, because my question is, why exactly are you telling your friend that kind of thing in the first place? Why? What's the conversation about? What exactly are you expecting? Are you expecting your friend to go and meet Burna and force him to give you the Lambo? Or what are you saying? Because I don't get it. I don't, because you see, the expectations, and you see, it all falls back to the reality of entitlement for women, especially women in this kind of excursion business. Or
that's what it is, excursion business.
Because I
because
feel like
once it's transactional.
Yeah, it's transactional, definitely.
Once it's transactional, don't blame yourself if the transaction doesn't go through.
Bro, don't be every time the transaction go down.
Decline.
You don't understand.
Transaction insufficient funds.
Bro, the is too high. The rate is too high now.
I think the thing is, I think the thing in all of this thing for me is the fact that there are people that actually feel like, oh, Burna shouldn't have done that, Burna shouldn't have. But the truth is, that's
shouldn't have done what? What did he do?
Bro, let me bust your mind. Do you know that maybe Burna actually wanted to buy that car? But he no, come now.
Baba, stop.
Wait.
So buy Lambo.
No. I'm saying that maybe he wanted to buy it, but she did something and he changed his mind.
Even if Odogu wanted to,
what if he changed his mind?
His mother would never have allowed it.
Okay, so
but the funny thing is, last, we all know, and she knows, that
Now
Burna
everybody
can
go
afford to
chop
get her a
breakfast.
Lambo.
That's why she gave it up for the Lambo.
No,
The
no,
Lambo
no, no.
just
I don't
didn't
know. I
come.
don't know the price of the.
500 million is shining
No, no,
now.
no, no.
Papa,
Exactly.
what-
Point.
what-
Guys, shining now.
what-
Final-
Final thing. If Burna had actually gotten her a Lambo
Yeah.
for the
The
transaction.
smashing, do
Yeah.
you understand?
Yeah.
He would have fallen. Everybody look at Burna. I don't understand because of the
He no fit.
There's no guy that
Let me
should.
quickly take some of the social feedbacks we have. Then we'll do the toast of the week, which then after
know-
that
we know who it's going to.
We know we're toasting to. So yeah, at Outlook.com says Olamide, your new studio is on fire.
Babe.
Thank you. You see those P Square boys, eh? They are a disgrace to
Babala
twinhood,
disgrace.
and
Yeah.
that their supposed elder brother is a double disgrace.
Yes,
Rich
absolutely. I
uncle,
agree
how
with
you
that.
did? That's a shout out to you.
agree.
As Yemi says, Burna loko iyawo.
Babe,
Okay.
Loko Yawo.
Loko
Burna
Yawo,
Loko Yawo.
Loko Yawo,
Is
thank
their
you.
mother's
Meaning
husband.
their mother's husband. City boy extraordinaire.
Babe.
These girls be making me not want female children. God, I beg. That's Atiemi. Agbenga said, rich uncle is in love with Burna, I suppose.
No, but everybody-
If that
No,
was
but
your
I'm a-
sister
I'm a
call-
number one.
Is it that was
My sister won't be trading
Nah,
that
wow.
for Lambo. My sister would not expect that a man will buy a Lambo just because he had a trip down that place. Go late to you now. Let's be realistic now.
So Asomto says, Olamide, if a billionaire can promise and fail, who am I?
Babe.
Who am I?
This one another city boy.
That's all now.
Babe.
Upcoming.
And
Babe.
then we have Asheon. Asheon says, Deck, this your vintage shirt. They enter my eyes. Oh.
Come
My brother, come and collect.
Then there's good
Come and
evening,
collect.
gentlemen of the Black Table. How is Okpeyemi and Zainab? Oh, shout out to two of the producers on the Black Table. Ladies, by the way, Zainab and Okpeyemi. Great one. Then we have, okay, then it goes like this. We still never see them, especially Okpeyemi, which Rich Uncle and Gang never stops talking about. And then finally, we have this feedback here. This Burna and Sophie gist is busting my head. Yes, you are free to use your body to get what you want or whatsoever. It's a free world. It's not that free. But in every dealing, there is what they call value. One night for a car worth 400,000 American dollars. Yes, you may
They
or may
play.
not be worth
They play,
it.
my fans.
But put your shoes down on the ground. A Lamborghini. It's too much. It's too much. You know what? We're going to take just a tip from Gang today. But before we do that, we need to toast the toast of the week. So we'll do a vote on that. Who are we toasting to this week?
Odogu, you bad.
Okay,
Feel football now.
okay, so we're toasting to Burna Boy, right?
Feel football now.
Gang.
And first of all,
Yeah, toast to
now
toast
it
to
toast
Burna.
it toast to Burna Boy because first of all, what Burna has done is to show you that money should not make you as a man. The money is aside. It enhances these things, but it shouldn't define you. Because any other man would have bought that Lambo. Burna, if you can have it for free, why pay? Odogu, you bad.
Toast of the week.
Toast of
You
the
heard
week.
it.
That's
Goes
like
to
that's
Burna
like
Boy.
the tip right there.
I will
Yeah,
lie.
that's what
That's
the tip
amazing.
was.
It's
That's
almost.
what- Burna went all in. There was
All
no tip
in.
there.
All in.
So, gang, let's take just a tip from you, and then we wrap up the show.
Are you guys sure you want the tip from me?
Yes,
Straight up, bro.
Just the
I don't
tip.
want the tip.
We don't want the tip
I
from
don't
you.
want
wants
the
the
tip. My
tip.
brother, show us the tip.
Just give us the tip.
I'll just say the best advice I can give. Let me give that to young women that are also aspiring to own their own Lamborghinis or vehicles or property. Don't be deceived by what you see online. Some of the people that inspire you, don't be deceived by what they're flaunting on social media and whatnot. You can make it, you can achieve it the right way. So there's so many ways to get what you want the way you want without relying on another man or using your body to get it.
Or a couple of men.
Exactly.
Or following the footsteps of people who are getting the Lambo.
Exactly. So that's my tip for the.
All right, thank you very much, gang. Thank you, gentlemen. It's been such an exciting edition of the Black Table. We have to go now because it's almost midnight. Yes, we're going. Yeah.
And thank you for the drink, by the
Yeah,
way.
yeah, thanks. By the way, today's edition of the Black Table was powered by Guinness. We appreciate it. Thank you very much. And
Extra
we
smooth.
need to what?
Extra smooth.
Extra smooth. And we need to go now. So we will be back same time, same station, same show, same people. Remember, the darker the night, the brighter the stars.
the darker the stout.
Good morning, guys.